Welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. The developers, CD Projekt Red, have been busy. They've already put out a hotfix, which is 1.04. This fix will address a lot of issues surrounding quests. There's some stability stuff, gameplay, visual, performance, miscellaneous. Then there are PC and console specific problems that they have been working on. They're working incredibly hard to get all this stuff fixed. So I just thought I'd bring you guys an update. I know there are still a lot of problems with the game, but because the game's literally been out for 2 days, and they are already working on fixing the problems that players are having. So that's a very, very good sign for the future of this game. I was never going to give up with the game anyway, and never going to go on a full-on rant, just absolutely kicking off about it, because the game hasn't been out for too long. There's normally, 9 times out of 10, going to be a lot of teething problems with games, especially AAA games, and Cyberpunk is huge. So problems were to be expected. Obviously, some of them a lot worse than others, and it seems to be like a case-to-case basis of just how bad these problems are. So Steam had a 1.4 gigabyte update. PlayStation had an update. I'm not entirely sure if the Xbox One is out at the moment, because they did say that will be coming at a later time. They're trying to get it out as soon as possible, if it isn't already. But after doing this update, I instantly had a comment on one of my videos for Cyberpunk saying that after the update, the game kept crashing. Fortunately for me, that hasn't happened. So my personal experience has been incredibly smooth ever since they did that update. I've not had any crashes, I've not had a single frame drop, and I played for a full-on 2 hours. The only thing I have had go wrong are bugs within missions. For an example, there is a mission you do, not going to talk about the mission, I don't want to spoil anything, but during a mission, I had to go into an elevator. As you'll see on screen right now, the enemy was standing inside the elevator, just glitching all over the place, and apparently this is happening for everyone. I don't know which platforms it's happening on, if it's all of them or not, but a lot of the bugs in this game, like when you have the character Jackie walking through cars, they're funny bugs. They're not game-breaking. I know there are some game-breaking bugs, but the list is pretty big for the things they have patched within the 1.04 hotfix. The biggest list is for quests, and there are, I'm going to say, around 15 different fixes. With gameplay, they fixed the preview in weapon crafting. There are still some silly things, like when you go into your character menu, if you've got the genitalia option enabled, your dick is going to be hanging out. Just for even if you've got trousers on, no reason, your dick's just sitting there swinging. I didn't have all that disabled, but I did go into my character screen, my trousers were missing, so I could just see a mannequin body where there's no genitalia, just flat. That's still happening. When you interact with mirrors, your hair disappears. That's still happening. There's lootable items in the game with all different rarities. Some of them are still unobtainable. You can't pick them up, no matter how far away from them you are, how close you are. If you're crouching or not, they just can't be interacted with. You can't pick them up. So there are still a lot of issues that need to be ironed out. But CD Projekt Red are working hard. They've acknowledged that there's a lot of problems, and they are working to get them fixed. So it's very, very positive for the game. In terms of visuals, they've reduced the vehicle appearance pop-in, they've speeded up switching from first-person to third-person perspective when you're in a vehicle, and they've fixed issues with animations missing from important quest NPCs during cinematics. For performance and stability, it just says they've improved stability, including various crash fixes. And I really do hope this fixes a lot of issues for every single person that's trying to play this game. I know a lot of people have already bailed on it, they're selling their copies, they've refunded them, and I don't know if this is going to actually benefit a lot of players. If you're still unsure on whether to buy this game or not, I would say from my personal experience, it's worth the money. But just because of the possibility of problems, I'd possibly wait a little while for a few more bug fixes, a few more patches, or if you can't trust the patches but you still want to try the game, then wait for a sale. Under the Miscellaneous category, they've modified the flashing effect of brain dances to reduce the risk of inducing epileptic symptoms, so that's really good for people that suffer with epilepsy. They've also removed the copyrighted songs that were incorrectly present in the game when you had the disable copyrighted music feature toggled on, which is incredibly helpful for content creators and streamers. Then for the PC side of things, switching language to default in the in-game settings will now correctly set it to the language of your Steam client. And then for consoles, they have improved reflections quality on Xbox One and PS4 to eliminate the smudge effect. They have fixed the Wasteland achievement being stuck on 97% after completing all relevant missions in the Badlands on Xbox. And they have also fixed an issue with missing PTBRVO for Xbox players in America. That is every single thing they have. I'm not going to read out the quest ones because it does feature a lot of the quest names, but if you guys want to see what is going on with this, it will all be linked in the description. So you can head down there, click on the link, and you can check out all of these bug fixes for yourself. But on that note, that's going to do it for the video. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about this in the comments. Any other bugs and stuff, then also let me know in the comments. And I can see if we can possibly come up with fixes. I could try and pass it on to CD Projekt Red and just add to, like, basically the tickets to let them know of the problems and just see if I can help out at all. But that's going to do it for this one. I will see you in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed it.